Zamboni was cleaning the ice and made a couple passes, and then it left, and then it dumped a bunch of snow on the ice. So I don't know what's going on. Might delay the start of this game. It dumped snow in a couple spots. It dumped it over by the doors to the Zamboni, but then right at center ice by the blue line on the left side of the screen, right in the middle, there's a big pile of snow. So I don't know what's going on. Malfunctioning Zamboni. Hopefully they can figure that out. I think we're not going to be starting this game on time. It's already almost 10:30, which was the scheduled start time, but I don't see either team out of the locker room yet, and the Zamboni is burped on the ice a couple times. So, yeah, I think I got a little bit more time here before the start of this game. Yeah, I got battery-operated socks. I got battery-operated gloves. I have a problem with the cold, and it's interesting. These are designed for snowmobiling, but they work great for my medical problem.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Keeps me manageable.
I remember you telling me that you had like a couple of gadgets and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, when I got diagnosed, the doctors were like, "You just got to stay out of the cold." I'm like, "Oh, how ironic is this? My son plays ice hockey. I'm in a freezing cold ice box."
Yeah. Well, you've seen the jackets too.
I don't have a problem with this. It's really my
extremities. Yeah.
They don't know what causes it. There's really no cure or other than just keep yourself warm.
Yeah.
So this works. That's a trick. Rechargeable batteries too. I used to use the ones that you rip the package open and then just interacting with the air and heat up.
Yep.
But I was burning through them so fast, it was getting expensive. So now I just bought rechargeable batteries.
Yeah.
Just recharge it and go from there. But I think I'm on my 16th battery now. They only last so long before you gotta.
Yeah,
they don't recharge them.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. That's all, James. All right, well, the Zamboni threw up all over the ice over there and over by the door.
Nice.
And then
that
left,
should be good.
and now it's back, so that's good. Hopefully they fix that. And another pile over there. Okay, the good news is the Zamboni's back, and I see our opponent has showed up. West Virginia Vipers. They're wearing a dark jersey. They're the away team. We're the home team. We're going to assume we're going to be wearing white jerseys. And our bench is on the left side of the screen. We've probably got another solid 10 minutes before this game gets started. Well, the Zamboni did some trick driving there to clean up the snow in the corner. They did a pretty good job. There's still some chunks down there, but I think they can probably mop those up or squeegee them out. And we got 2 referees out here setting up nets. We'll get that warm-up going here shortly. So this game's going to be delayed a little bit. Both teams are ready to take the ice for the warm-up, though. All right, and they take the ice for the warm-up, even though the Zamboni's not done with his doors. Hasn't shut the doors yet. That corner down there to the left is a mess. There's big chunks of snow that are going to freeze into the ice if they don't clean them up. And it might affect the game here a little bit. Hopefully they can do something about that. The referee's going down there to point it out to him. Yeah, the referee's going to help him scrape that stuff off there. Okay, I'm glad they spotted that. I didn't want that to be a factor in the game. All right, they got that cleaned up. So we're playing the West Virginia Vipers. This is the consolation game for 3rd or 4th place, depending on what the outcome of the game is. And this is our final game of the season for the Colgan middle schoolers. And for some of these middle schoolers, the last game is a middle schooler because they're moving on. So there may or may not be some emotion out here. All right, that horn's the end of the warm-up. They're going to collect up the pucks here, and I'll get you a starting line. We have Alex Pagano in net. He's the only goalie dressed for us, similar to the rest of the tournament this weekend. All right, they break from the huddle around the net. Out to center ice here for a starting lineup. right, I think I see the starting line. Looks like Sebastian, Ian, Sean, Blake, and Tyler with Alex in net. Tyler set up the face-off here. Blake's on the far side, Sean's on the near side. Back on defense, Sebastian and Ian, and Alex in net. All right, and we're getting ready to start the first period. 15-minute periods, minute 30 penalties in this format for middle school hockey. And here comes the drop. Controlled by Vipers. Vipers have it now, and they're going to dump it in. Puck goes in deep, loose behind the net, settled there by Alex, and now picked up by Ian. Ian's skating with it, making some moves, get away from a forechecker. Lost the puck, though, in the circle, now chipped out of the zone and out to neutral ice, collected there by the Vipers. Vipers passing it around, trying to enter the zone, and they do. They're onside. Puck goes in, but getting contested by Blake. Blake took it away. He has it on a forehand behind the net. Skating with it, lost the puck, though. Now shovels it ahead for Tyler. Comes flying out of the zone, back out to neutral ice. Vipers there, and they control the puck, and they goes into the rafters, and that'll cause the stoppage of play. I think this is going to be a neutral ice for this face-off. We're going to make a change. So are the Vipers. So William and JP are on defense now. It's Brody, Wade, and Dylan. Wade's going to take the draw. Controlled by the Sharks. JP's got it. Looking to pass, sends it over to William. William sends it over to Wade. Wade now going to cross the red line, going the other way, getting joined by Dylan and Brody. Takes a shot. Goalie knocked it away. Goes into the far corner. Now picked up by Wade, but he's got some pressure from a Viper. And now Dylan's got it, looking to pass it. Got intercepted by a Viper, though, and now they're going the other way. Vipers are crossing the red line now, getting joined. And now they are onside. They dump it in. Williams going to go chase after this, pushes it away from the attacking Viper, and sends it out of the zone, but right to the Vipers. And now they're going to collect the puck at neutral ice. Chip that by William over to Dylan. Dylan settles the puck, gets past one defender, has a one-on-one here, lost the puck there. Now shovels it back to William at the point. Williams looking for a pass, sends it over to JP. JP's got an inner side circle, takes a shot, missed the net, goes over to the left side. Williams over there, he's going to slow it down, chips it back in for Dylan. Dylan's kind of pressure from a Viper, though, and the puck stuck to the boards. And now it pops out of there, and Vipers have it in the far side circle. They send it. JP intercepted it, brings it into the near side circle, send it over to Wade. Wade sends it back to the high slot, but there was nobody there, and now it's going to go all the way back. And Sharks are going to have to regroup here. William got the puck now. We're going to make some. Both teams are changing. Williams is playing keep away, getting the change complete. Sends it ahead. Got intercepted by a Viper. Sends it ahead again to Riot this time. Riot just came off the bench, joined by Evan and Cooper. Now JP goes and fetches this in the defensive zone. Sends it ahead for Cooper. Cooper touched it. No icing. Going all the way down now. Rattling behind their net, but picked up by the Vipers. Forechecking Evan. He made breaks on to get away from Evan there. Now coming over the near side. Vipers still control the puck. Got touched up, though, by the Sharks, and now intercepted by Braden. Braden sends it over to Evan. Evan's trying to get it in, and does, but immediately kicked back out by the Vipers. And now Sebastian's got it, sends it over to Braden. Braden's going to toss it in deep, and now it's got a foot race, and the Vipers get to it first, but Riot's forechecking and knocks the puck loose. Has it on now on a forehand. He sends it out to Braden. Braden's in the circle. Whiffs on a shot, though, and now taken away by the dump back in deep, and Cooper's there, sends it through the crease, but nobody was there, goes over to the far side, and now going to ice the puck, and icing's the call. It's going to come all the way back. 12-18, first period, no score on the board, back in the offensive zone for the Sharks, and I think we're going to make some changes here. Okay, Tyler's back out there with Sean and Blake, and now Ian and Beckett. Sharks want to draw, immediately takes a shot on that, got knocked away by the goalie. That was Sean with that backhanded shot. Picked up by some pressure, though. Sean's got it. Tyler throws it over to Blake. Blake's looking for a pass, got intercepted by a Viper, and now brings it into the slot. Takes another shot. It was a soft shot. The goalie saw it and covered it, and that'll stop the clock again. 12:03, first period. Still no score on the board. Some scoring opportunities there for the Sharks, but didn't find the back of the net. Sean's in the slot. Tyler taking a face-off. No changing here yet for this line. They're going to stay out there. And Sharks on the draw. Blake tried to send it to Ian, but got some pressure from the Vipers. Now got to get picked up by Sean. Sean skating with it. Throws it in, bouncing puck behind the net. Chopped that, though. Goes rattling around. Tyler got a piece of that. And now getting some pressure, ricocheting around, and now pops out here to the near side. Picked up by the Vipers. Vipers looking to clear out. They send it ahead, and they do clear the zone. Now it's a foot race going the other way. Beckett's all by himself playing D with 2 Vipers in there. Poke checked it away. Nice stop there by Beckett. And now still controlling the puck. Now takes it and goes the other way by getting some pressure from a forechecker. And just got stood up in the corner. Now sent around to Tyler. Tyler's going the other way. Got a 2-on-2, getting joined by Sean. And that chips it over to Sean in the slot. Got poke checked away by the Vipers. And now Vipers are getting stick lifted by Beckett. And now settled by Tyler in the top of the circle on the far side. Sends it back to Dylan. Dylan now sends it back to Tyler. Tyler looking for a pass. Tried to one-time it there. Takes a shot. Goalie saw it. Takes another shot. Blows on top of the net. Holy mackerel. And now Dylan retrieves that and now sends it back in deep. JP's over there on the near side, going to collect this puck in the corner. Playing keep away from the Vipers. And now dumps it back in deep over to the far corner. There's a Viper there, but so is Dylan. And now staying alongside the boards, but out to Beckett. Beckett shovels it back into Dylan. Dylan's got it, dumps it in, goes up in the netting. And that'll cause the whistle and the stoppage of play. 10:45 to go, first period, no score on the board. Offensive zone faceoff coming for the Sharks and some fresh legs. So Dylan's out there now with Wade taking the draw. Brody's in the slot. William and JP back on defense. They're staying out of the zone. Okay, I guess because Dylan did that. So neutralized faceoff. And controlled by the Vipers. And now Vipers throw it across the ice. There's another Viper there, but so is William. William sends it, ricochets off a couple of Vipers, and now picked up by JP. JP's got it on forehand, skating with it now, looking to break out. Crosses through neutral ice and enters the zone onside. Going to wind up, takes a shot, got redirected by the defense, goes high over the net. William steps up to hold the zone, sends it back, but there's nobody there. We broke the zone, and now we got to get regrouped. And JP's going to take it back here to Dylan. Dylan's going to dump it in, throws it on net. Goalie had to play that, knocks it over here to the near side. Forechecking is Brody, hammers it out to the point, and now we broke the zone again, and now JP's going to play catch with William and get regrouped here. William sends it ahead for Wade. Wade's going to try to take us onside. He does. Has it on a forehand into the slot. Takes a shot. Big rebound, comes flying back out, and loose puck behind the net. Banging on it. Brody chipped it up into the air, but it didn't go out of play. Now Brody's got it, sends it out to JP on a one-timer. Missed that, but now the puck's loose, and now JP collects it, dumps it back in. Loose puck behind the net. Dylan's down there, settles the puck, looking for a pass. Sends it into the slot. One-timer opportunity, missed it. Wade steps up, shoots. Got a rebound, but nothing on it. And now, it's still rattling around in the crease. The goalie lost his stick. And now Brody's got it, sends it out to the Dylan. Dylan's going to send it to William. William's going to send it back to Dylan. Dylan's got it in the far side circle. Takes a shot. Big rebound. Goes in the corner. Referee had to escape to get away from that. And now Vipers have it, trying to clear out, and they do. JP's going to step up and take control of the puck and gets us regrouped. Now immediately charges back into the offensive zone. Caught the Vipers changing there. Takes a shot. Goalie saves that, and that'll stop the clock. No goal. 9:08 to go. First period. Some great scoring opportunities there for the Sharks. We're going to make a bunch of changes here. Cooper's out there now with Riot and Evan. And Braden and Sebastian. And the Vipers won that draw, but Sebastian kicked it back in, and now loose puck's rattling around. Sebastian goes and collects it, has it on a backhand, dumps it over to the circle, but banging around, goes flying in the air. Now chopping at it, now into the slot, into the near side circle. And Evans there, dumps it back in on a backhand, and now it's going to get picked up by the Vipers, but Cooper's on a forecheck, and so is Evan. Knocks the puck loose temporarily, and now continues the forecheck. Vipers are trying to elude the forecheck there, and now they're swatting at a pass, held in by Braden. Braden's got it, lost the puck in the circle, now held in by Evan, rattling around in the near side circle. Now Ride's there on a forecheck, has it on a forehand, tried to center it, but it ricocheted off of the skate of the defender, now picked up by Sebastian, who's in really deep in the corner, and it hit the referee and stuck to him. And now the referee's just trying to get out of the way, but now picked up by the Vipers. They fling it over here to the near side point. Braden holds his own, flicks it back in, it hits the Vipers' sweater, now swats at it, and now goes towards the net, but knocked away by a defender. Comes over to the near side board. Vipers are trying to ice the puck and get it out of there. Hit Cooper, though, and now goes ricocheting back in behind the net. And Riot's there, but he can't quite get a handle on it. Now he does, but he's got a Viper all over him. Both players go down, and now the Vipers dig it out of there. Cooper steps in to help out. Out to Sebastian at the point. Kind of left the puck there, and now kicked out of the zone by the Vipers, and now it's a foot race. Cooper's got a man right on him, sends it over here to Braden. Braden's just trying to swat it to get it out of there. And now Evan chips at it, but can't clear the zone. But assisted by Cooper, it does. Now it's a foot race going into our offensive zone. Cooper's got a forecheck on, got a piece of that with his stick. Over to Evan. Evan throws it into Cooper. Cooper can't quite handle that. Now brings it over here, tries to, and it goes, get knocked out of there by the defense, going all the way down. The puck is on its edge, and it's spinning. And so Alex is going to try to come out and play this, but wisely got back in the net, and now over to Braden. Braden's trying to get it over to Sebastian. Now he just decides to take it himself. Got intercepted by a Viper. Goes in the corner now and getting some pressure, though, from Braden. Now the Vipers have it behind the net, and they're rattling around in there. And now Blake's got it. Blake flings it out towards the blue line, but intercepted by a Viper there. And now going the other way is Blake on a 3-on-2. Got Tyler and Sean on a trail. Missed that pass. Comes over here on the near side. Sean's got it. Sean sends it back to, can't handle the pass. Goes over to the far corner. Tyler's on a forecheck and swatted out of the zone by the Vipers. And now Ian's out there with Beckett, and they're going to have to get regrouped. Sends it over to Beckett. He's got some pressure, though, from the Vipers. Trying to get it out of there. Vipers dump it back in. A big collision, rattling puck, now comes out of the zone. And now going back into our offensive zone, chasing hard on a forecheck is Sean. Gets there and now controls the puck, sends it back to Blake. Blake sends it out to Beckett. Beckett's got to shovel it back in and then lost it. And now over to Ian. Ian's got it in the high slot. Throws it in, got intercepted, though. And now here comes the Vipers going the other way. Ian slowed him down, but got a 3-on-1 breakaway going the other way. And Beckett's trying to do what he can. Missed that pass, though. That was fortunate. And now over to, here comes the Sharks going the other way. It was Beckett. Beckett tried to send it to Blake, but missed that pass. The puck goes in deep now. We're going to change. Beckett's going to stay out there on a forecheck. Coming over to the near side. Ian steps up and holds the zone as we complete the change. Ian sends it to Beckett. Beckett's going to take a shot. Didn't have much on it. The goalie covered it, and that'll stop the clock. 6 minutes even to go. First period, no score on the board. We're going to make another change, I think. Brody's out there now. Wade, Dylan, JP, and William. Wade's taking a face-off, and the Vipers won it, and they're trying to clear it out, but Brody's getting in the way, and now they do clear it out. And getting some pressure, though, from JP back to William. William flings it, hits him offside, and that's a call, offsides. So we'll see this back at the neutral zone for a face-off. 5:50 on the clock. First period continues. Dylan is at center ice. Wade is taking the draw. Controlled by the Sharks. Back to JP. JP immediately throws it into the neutral ice and got touched up by a few players, so no icing, going all the way down. Forechecking hard here is Wade, and joined by Dylan on the other side. Dylan gets the puck, flicks it over to Wade. Over to Brody. Brody took a shot but missed the net. Goes over to the far side. Defender lost his stick and now goes and retrieves it. I don't think it's going to be a factor, though. Now the Vipers are trying to get out, but Brody's got a good forecheck on, and puck's rattling around. Dylan hits him, and now Wade's got on a forehand by getting some pressure from the Viper defenders, and now the puck squirts out behind the net. Vipers chip it over to the far corner. There's a Viper there, and so is Dylan, though, and he has to evade Dylan. Fires it over here at the near side point, and Vipers have broke the zone going the other way. And now our onside tries to take a shot, but back check there by Brody. And now players go down, but no call. And now JP sends it over to Dylan. Dylan's going to break out, going the other way. He's in a 2-on-2, getting joined by Wade. Chips it into the zone, but we're offside. Oh, we got a roughing penalty coming. And it's on the Vipers. It was behind the play. I didn't see it. That's going to result in the power play for the Sharks. There's 4:55 on the clock. Minute 30 penalty here. That'll be a power play for the Sharks for a minute and a half. Okay, to do something with this power play, we got Tyler, Sean, Blake, William, and JP. And Sharks won the draw. That was Tyler won that faceoff. Sean's got it, sends it to one-timer to Blake. Can't handle it, though, and it comes out of the zone. And now Sharks got to regroup. And JP's going to get us back here going the other way. Sends it ahead for Blake. Blake had a bounce, settle that bouncing puck. Now here comes the Vipers shorthanded. And they're going to enter the zone and throws himself into the boards. Could have been a high stick there, but no call from the referee. Going the other way, Sean ricochets that pass off of Blake. It goes in deep. They're saying icing. I don't know about that. It hit Blake's skate. But icing's the call. It's going to come all the way back and out of the zone. Got a minute 4 left in the power play. 4:28 to go in the period. No score on the board. Okay, we're making some changes. Sebastian's out there with Braden. Tyler, Sean, and Blake stay on the ice. Tyler taking a face-off, and the Vipers won that draw. They immediately sent it out to the top of the circle, but couldn't handle the pass, and it leaves the zone. Sean keeping a forecheck on in neutral ice, and now it's joined by Blake. They fire it back into the defense. Could be icing. Icing's the call. No, he waived the icing. And now going the other way. I don't know what's going on with the icing calls here. We're not getting any of them. And now here comes Sebastian charging in the zone. Left the puck in the top of the circle. Now goes into the high slot. Shakes the shot. Ricochets in there. Takes another shot. Goalie got down and made a save there. Sean sends it out to Braden. Braden sends it back into Sean, but missed that pass, and now the puck's loose behind the net. Picked up by Vipers. Goes off of Blake, though. He holds it in the corner. Now getting some pressure from Sean. Comes over to the near side. Braden goes in way deep to go get this and pushes it back in deeper. Now chasing after it is Sean and one of the Vipers, and they're getting tied up down there. Viper goes down, but Sean kept his feet. Now Tyler's got a back check, and he's getting, and the puck squirts out of the zone and going the other way, and no icing here, but going to get collected by Braden, and we're making changes. So Braden sends it ahead for Tyler. Tyler lost the puck there, sends it ahead for Cooper, who just came on the ice, now joined by Evan. We're onside. Evan dumps it in. Who's puck in the far corner? Cooper's on a forecheck. They send it over to the near side to avoid Cooper, and now coming in is Riot, and the puck's rattling around in the offensive zone, but now cleared out by the Vipers. Out to neutral ice. Sebastian's got to turn on this to get it regrouped over to Braden. Braden's going to dump it ahead for Riot. Riot enters the zone outside, makes a move into the high slot, into the slot, takes a shot, misses high over the top, takes another shot on that rebound, was Cooper, and now over to Evan. Evan's going to shovel this in on the backhand, chopped down by the Vipers. Vipers send it out, but Beckett came on the ice and throws it into the slot. Now picked off by the Vipers. Trying to catch up, though, is they throw this up high. It didn't touch anything, and it's going to be icing, I think. Icing's the call coming all the way back. 2:36 to go in the period. Icing's the call. They just got on the ice, so I don't know they're going to make another change. Okay, so it's Brody, Dylan, and Wade, Ian, and Beckett. Brody's in the slot. Wade taking the draw. And Sharks won the draw. Back to Ian in the slot. Takes a shot. Got redirected off of something and goes into the corner. And Brody's there trying to contest the puck. Got three Vipers all over him, though. And still digging on it. Comes out to Ian. Ian's going to dump it back in for Brody. Brody lost the puck, though. Goes behind the net. There's a Viper there. Throws it ahead, but not far. It's still stuck in the corner. Now the Vipers dig it out of there, and they're going to throw it out of the zone. But chipped at by Ian. We're back on side, but in neutral ice. And now they dump it back in, but the Vipers control the puck. They send it across ice. Dylan's there trying to poke at it. And still trying to poke at it. Does, but now Vipers got it, and now sends it. Wade's got it. Wade enters the zone. Kept it away and goes into the far side boards. Got Vipers all over him, though. Sends it into the slot. The goalie saw that, knocked it away. And now the puck is controlled by the Vipers in the far side. Stepping up is Beckett. Beckett sends it back in. Loose puck in the corner. Chasing after it is Dylan. Dylan's got on a forehand. Got pushed into the boards, though, and now picked up by Brody. Brody sends it out to Ian. Ian immediately takes a shot. Hit the side of the net and bounces behind the net. Picked up by Dylan. Dylan sends it back out to Ian at the point. Ian's down skating with it. Sends it over to Beck for a one-timer. Shoots. Got redirected. Missed the net, though. And now goes in the corner. Chasing after it is Wade. And we got a big collision and a penalty coming. And now we have a whistle. I'm not sure if it's a hit in the back is what he's signaling. Wade's going to the box for a hit in the back. I hope this isn't a major penalty. Minute 27 on the clock. 2 for 10. Not a good penalty. We're in trouble. Okay. Wade took a major penalty there. 2 for 10 minutes. And I think we're going to have to put another player in the box, too. Cooper's out there. Evan, William, and JP. Looks like Cooper's going to take the face-off. Brody's going to join Wade for the 2 for 10 in the box. Okay. Sharks won the draw. Williams sends it over here to the near side. A little too hard, though. Now the Vipers have it. And they're going to immediately take a shot. It goes high over the top of the net and over the far side. The Vipers are there. They send it out to their point. Going to wind up, take a shot from there. Scored. Vipers go up 1-0 on a power play goal. Wade's going to stay in the box, though. Brody comes out. Minute 13 to go, first period. Wyatt's taking the draw. Evan, Cooper, William, and JP. And Vipers won that draw, but William's going to contest this. And now pushes it ahead for Riot. Riot's going to enter the zone. And lost the puck. It comes against the near side. Continues to pressure the puck, though. Holds it in there deep. And defender lost his stick and hit Cooper and held in by JP. And now we got a lot of hitting going on down there. We're not supposed to be hitting in middle school hockey, but apparently West Virginia team doesn't know that. And neither do the referees. Because now it's just he stuffs it, but it didn't go. And now iced the puck. Icing's the call coming all the way back. And back in the zone for icing. Okay, we're going to make some changes. Evan, Riot, and now Cooper's going to the box for a penalty. Holding was the call on Cooper. So we're back in a penalty kill again for a minute 30. 35 seconds left to go in the period. This is going to go all the way back in our defensive zone. I'm trying not to be very biased here, but the West Virginia team is hitting us a lot and not getting called for penalties. As soon as we touch them, we go in the box. Okay, over to Braden. Braden flings it high in the air, handled there by, Riot's got it shorthanded. Got to bring it down a forehand into the slot. Takes a shot. Goalie got a piece of that, knocked it away. Goes over to the far side and continue to pressure the puck, though. Riot, got in the high slot, lost his edge, though, but somehow managed to slow that puck down over to Evan. Evan's banging around in there, but the Vipers now control the puck going the other way through neutral ice. Evan's trying to catch up and slow him down. They're on side, finds another Viper on the other side, takes a shot. Alex saw that, and now we got a whistle. No goal. Nice save there by Alex. There's 4.7 seconds left in the period. Sebastian's out there now with Braden and Evan and Riot, and Sharks won that draw, and that horn is the end of the period. All right, so one period of play. Vipers are up 1-0. We have two players in the penalty box. It's Cooper and Wade, and we'll start the second period that way. First intermission begins now. Second period getting ready to start. We're going to be defending the right side of the screen. Alex is still in net for us. Wade and Cooper go back in the penalty box. Serving a 2 for 10, and Cooper had a holding minor penalty. There's 55 seconds left on Cooper's penalty. Tyler's out there, Sean, Ian, and Beckett to kill this. The Sharks won the draw. Beckett sends it ahead for Sean. Sean charging into the zone, has it on a backhand, puts the brakes on to get away from the Vipers, sends it out to the high slot. Beckett takes a shot. Goalie got a piece of that, knocked it away. Goes over to the far corner, and pressuring the puck though is Tyler. Tyler's got it now on a forehand. Skating with behind the net, looking for a pass. We're still shorthanded, by the way. And Tyler's still controlling the puck though. Got knocked away, but now going to go try to get it. Vipers got it, and they're skating away from the forecheck. They send it out of the zone. And now through neutral ice going the other way on a 3-on-2. Slowing him down though is Beckett. And the puck comes squirting out behind the net. And Beckett's there pressuring that. And it comes out towards the point. Settled there by the Vipers. They take a shot. And Alex saw it and gloved it. And that'll stop the clock. There's 10 seconds left in the penalty kill on the Cooper penalty. 14-14 on the second period clock. And Wade's still got probably another solid 5 or 6 minutes on the 2 for 10. So JP and William are on defense now. Dylan and Brody. So Brody taking the draw. Dylan and JP are in the slot. 10 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Sharks. And I think the coach was asking for clarification how much longer Wade had in the box. Got that sorted out. Okay, Sharks on the draw. Williams going to send it over to the far side. JP's over there. Puck's on its edge. He sends it back to William. William, no pressure here from the Vipers. Sends it ahead for Brody. We break out, short-handed, but lost the puck. We're back to full strength. Cooper came out of the box and immediately collided with the player. It was unintentional, but it happened. And now no call, though. And now Dylan's pressuring the puck. Here come the Vipers. They ice the puck. Coming all the way back, and we're back to full strength. Other than Wade. I'm not sure what's going on here. Wade's still in the box. Serving his 2 for 10 from this first period. But we're back to 5 skaters on the ice. So Evans out there, Brody, Dylan. Brody's replacing Wade on this draw. William and JP, and we won the draw. Back to JP. JP's going to take it into the high slot. Takes a shot! Goalie saw that and gloved it, and that'll stop play. 13:44, second period. Sharks are down by 1 goal. The score is 1-0 Vipers. Controlled by the Vipers. Nobody's touched it, though. It goes all the way against the near side boards. Dylan's there and trying to get it back, and it goes in deeper, but the Vipers are trying to clear it out. Bouncing puck comes out to the blue line. Williams trying to hold the zone, and looks like he does. Now brings it into the high slot, sends it over, got touched up by a Viper, and they break the zone, and now Williams going to have to go regroup us and sends it over to JP. JP playing keep away from the Vipers, and now looking for a pass. Now skating with it. Enters neutral ice, got poke checked there by the Vipers, but no, brings it onside, brings it in the near side circle, far side circle, takes a shot, went high over the top, over here to the near side. Evans steps up to try to hold the zone. Vipers are banging on it, though, and now it clears out. Williams got to go get us regrouped here. Sends it over to JP. JP can't quite handle that pass, though. Comes back in our defensive zone. We got Vipers attacking here, but now JP skates away from them and gets us regrouped here, and now is going to put some speed on to break the zone. It does. And it crosses the red line. It hits the Vipers and goes into the bench on the other side of the... There's a glassed-in area there. It went inside of that glassed-in area. They're going to have to get a new puck, I think. There's no fetching that puck. Okay, they got a new puck. Back to center ice. So Braden and Sebastian, Cooper, Riot, and Sean. Riot taking a face-off. 12:47 on the stoppage of play, second period. And Sharks on the draw. Evan dumps it in. Now loose puck, chasing after it. Evan and Cooper over to Riot. Riot's got it. Getting pressed off the puck, though. And now the puck squirts out to the far corner. There's a Viper there, but so is Evan. And they bang on it, and it's still stuck down in the corner. Now the Vipers have it, and they're going to try to clear out. Going the other way, Cooper trying to slow him down in neutral ice. And now they're onside and takes a shot. Alex gave up a rebound, but it came over to the near side. And now Vipers have it. They're playing catch, trying to keep it away from Sebastian. Sebastian got a stick on it now and fires it out to Cooper. Cooper collects the puck. No, he doesn't. It goes out of the zone, though. We're back to neutral ice. Getting some pressure there from Riot. Over to Evan. Evan goes dumps in and chases after it. Loose puck behind the net. And they send it back towards Cooper. Cooper's got it pinned against the boards with a couple of Vipers. Vipers dig it out of there, but goes back in deeper again, and now rattling around against the boards. Now Sebastian's got it, skates into the high slot, shoots, misses the net to the right, goes over to the far side, bouncing puck though, and they send it out to Braden. Braden's going to take a shot. Goalie gave up no rebound. It's stuck to him, and that'll stop the clock and result in an offensive zone faceoff for the Sharks. 11:39, second period. Sharks are down by a goal. The score is 1-0 Vipers. Tyler's out there now with Sean and Blake. Blake's in the slot, Beckett and Ian. Sharks won the draw. Sean sends immediately to Ian, takes a shot. Now ricochets off a Viper, though. Ian holds the zone, but it's a loose puck. Chasing after it's Blake and a Viper. Blake sends it into Sean. Sean brings it into the slot. It rattles around in there, but doesn't go on net. Comes over to the far side and trying to clear out, but Ian holds the zone back in, but there's a Viper to intercept it, and they send it out, and there's a Viper in neutral ice that got behind our defense, and now is going to charge at the net, misses the net on an open shot there, and now there's another Viper in the corner, sends it out of the zone, and that was fortunate because we were a little scrambly. Now the Vipers are trying to get regrouped here in neutral ice, and pressure there from Blake. Puck scoots out and they fire it in. There's a Viper waiting for it, trying to get onside. They find another Viper on the far side. He kicks it to himself and goes into the slot. Banging on it, though, is Blake and knocks it out of the zone. Blake going to get collected there by the Vipers. Forechecking is Sean, and now joined by Blake. And Blake got a piece of that, but couldn't keep it out of the offensive zone. And now goes back, rattling around a neutral ice. And Vipers have it. They're going to enter the zone. And takes a shot, but it missed the net. Comes over here to the near side. Vipers collect the puck. They send it over to the other top of the circle. He takes a shot from there. Alex got a piece of that with his stick, and now the puck comes out to the point on the near side. He's going to shovel it back in. It goes high and bounces behind the net. Settled there by another Viper, but Ian's all over him. Now the puck squirts out. And now Ian collects it and sends it ahead for Sean, trying to clear out of the zone. Over to Tyler, and now Tyler takes a shot from a mile out. Goalie saw it and gloves it, holds onto it, and that'll stop the play. We're going to change. 10:09, second period continues. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Sharks. JP and William are on defense. Brody, Dylan, Riot. Riot going to take the faceoff. Dylan's going to set up on the slot. Referee directing traffic there. And Sharks want to draw. Back out to JP. JP's going to bring it into the top of the circle. Now into the slot. And has it on a backhand. Tried to shovel it in there, but it got disrupted by a defender. Now the puck comes out to neutral ice. Gets settled by William. He's got to regroup us. Sends it ahead for Dylan. Immediately charges back into the zone. And trying to get past the defender who flicks it back out to neutral ice. William's going to send it over to JP. JP's going to cross the red line. Makes a move on a Viper. And now comes into the offensive zone. Has it in the slot. Has it on a backhand, though. And now skates back out to the top of the circle. Takes a shot. Puck goes straight up in the air into the corner. And now Dylan's pressuring the puck to bounce. Keep it in there. It rattles around in the far side circle. And the Vipers come down with it. And Brody keeping a forecheck on. They send it out to held in at, no, offsides. Just barely. But it was offsides. 9:26. And we're going to make a change. Completely fresh legs out there. Braden, Sebastian, Cooper, Tyler, and Evan. And Vipers won that draw, but loose puck bouncing around in there. And now they send it out to neutral ice, and now picked up by Sebastian. Sebastian's going to charge into the zone. Has his onside. Has it on the backhand, though. Puts the brakes on. Now brings it back on the backhand. Got it down low, looking for a pass. Brings it over to the near far side. Throws it on net, but the goalie saw that and covers it, and that'll stop the clock. 9:06 on the clock, second period. And an offensive zone faceoff on the far circle there. Tyler's going to take the draw. Cooper's in the slot. Controlled by the Vipers, but knocked back in by the Sharks. And now Evan pushes it ahead, but it ricochets around, and now loose puck. Evan sends it in to Tyler. Tyler's got it on a forehand, looking for a pass. Cooper's trying to set up in front of the net, getting a lot of pressure there. Sends it out to the high slot. Braden's there. Braden takes a shot. Goalie gave up a rebound, but now he covers it, and that'll stop the clock. 8:48. Sharks are knocking on the door, putting the pressure on the goalie here, but he's making some fantastic saves. Sharks won the draw. Evans ships it back out to Braden. Braden immediately throws it in, but he throws it back out to the blue line, and now we got a cherry picker down there who got behind us. Sebastian's trying to catch up. Alex made a nice stop, knocked it into the corner. Now picked up out of the zone by Tyler over to Cooper. Cooper now crossing the red line. Going to be onside here with brings it on a backhand. Now on it, throws it on net, goes high over the top of the net. Over to Tyler in the corner, getting pressure from two Vipers. Sends it towards the slot, but hammered on by Evan, and now picked up by the Vipers, and they clear the zone. Braden stops the puck there, now holds it. And now it pops out, and Braden's looking for a pass. Sends it back to Evan. Evan sends it over to Sebastian. Sebastian's now looking across the red line, getting some pressure from a Viper on a back check. Goes into the offensive zone. The Viper looking around like, did I get a penalty? And no call, though. And now picked up by Evan. Evan's got it and sends it across for Braden. And now Braden's going to send it ahead for Evan. Evan going the other way, getting joined by Blake. Blake's got it on a backhand, driving towards the net, tries a shot. Gets taken down, no call. Picked up by Evan in the corner. Now out to the point. Braden's there. Skates into the high slot. Sends it over to Sebastian. Sebastian winds up, takes a shot. Goalie gave up a rebound. Goes into the far corner. Evan's there. Sends it back out to Braden at the point. Braden's got a lot of pressure from Vipers. Sends it back in. Now Evan's there. Bangs on it. Goes behind the net. Blake's there to collect the puck. Sends it back out to Sebastian at the near side point. Sebastian's got to backhand it, but swats at it. But now made a move and now brings it into the slot. They're going to go fetch it on a forehand to the far circle. Shoots. It hits something, and it's stuck there behind the goalie. Doesn't see it. Still loose. Cooper tried to push it in, but now picked up by a defender. Going the other way. And now looks like they're going to try to break out. Sebastian held the zone, though, but the Vipers are down deep and control the puck, and we're changing. Sebastian's hurt. He's coming off the ice. Keeping a forecheck, though, is Blake. And now it goes all the way down. This could be icing. Chasing after it's Beckett. I don't think it has enough energy on it. It lost its energy. Beckett's on the ice now, joined by Braden. Vipers are changing. Sean's out there, lost his edge as he was about to accept the pass, and that'll be icing. It's going to come all the way back. We had an opportunity there. The Vipers were changing and out of position, but that pass is a little too hot. And Wade is finally out of his purgatory in the box for his 2 for 10. 6:48, second period. Beckett's out there with Ian on defense. It is Dylan, Wade taking the draw. Welcome back, Wade, and Brody. And we won the draw. Ian's got it. Sends it ahead for Wade. Wade tried to clear the zone, and it looked like it was out. Now it is definitely out. And now here forechecking is Brody. And Wade, the Vipers still control the puck. They're trying to get regrouped, and they dump it in. Puck's loose now behind the net. Ian's on his horse and gets to it first, but lost his edge as he got there, and now picked up by Wade. Wade's got some pressure from the Viper, sends it ahead for Brody. Brody looking for a pass, sends it across ice, but a little too far in front of Dylan, left and right at center ice. Wade, the Vipers pick it up, but now picked up by Dylan. Dylan throws it on net. Goalie gave up a rebound, but immediately picked up by a defender. Vipers are trying to clear it out, but Dylan's swatting at it and keeping some pressure on the puck. They send it over here to their far side point and held out of the zone, but picked up by the Vipers. Vipers are now collecting the puck at neutral ice, and now Dylan continues a forecheck here. Comes out towards the neutral ice, and now picked up by Beckett. Beckett settles the puck, sends it ahead for Dylan. Dylan's got to slow it down, but now dumps it in. Puck's in deep. Now Vipers there, but so is Brody on a forecheck. Vipers send it over to the far side. Dylan's there and trying to hold the puck in, and does. Puck's loose behind the net. Picked up by Brody. Brody sends it, but it got touched up. Now over to Ian. Ian settles the puck in the top of the circle. Takes a shot, but it goes bouncing in the air into the slot. Backhanded shot by Dylan, misses high over the top. Keeping the pressure on is Brody. Dylan. Dylan's got on a forehand. Looking for a pass. Sends it to Beckett. Beckett got some pressure into traffic there. Puck squirts out to the far side circle. Picked up by the Vipers, who tried to send it to another Viper, but missed the pass. But the Vipers are onside. Ian's there, and now gloved by Alex, and that'll stop the clock. 5:19, second period. We're going to put some fresh legs out there. JP and William on defense. Blake, Evan, and Riot. I'm sorry, it's Cooper. Cooper, Riot, and Evan. And controlled by the Sharks, but knocked away by the Vipers. And Williams putting some pressure on the Viper, though. They send it out to the top of the high slot. He's going to wind up taking a shot from there. Almost broke his stick with that shot. It didn't go anywhere. Now it goes to the neutral ice. Vipers control the puck. And now they're back on side. They take a shot, miss the net. Comes over to the near side. Williams approaching quickly. Shovels it out, but it doesn't clear out. Now the puck's in the top of the circle. Knocked in by another Viper. Finds the back of the net. And the Vipers go up 2-0 with 4:54 to go, second period. Braden and Sebastian are out there now. Looks like Sebastian's okay. He was injured earlier. Went to the bench. Blake, Tyler, and Sean. Tyler taking the draw. Controlled by the Sharks over to Sebastian. Sends it ahead for Blake. Rattling around in traffic. Now Blake comes onside, but left the puck at the high slot. Sends it over to Sean. Sean took a shot, but it ricocheted off of Viper. Tyler gets to it first. Sends it over to Sean. Got smeared into the boards and now tied up down there. Tyler trying to get out of there. Throws it off the back of the net and missed the net. Comes over to the near side. Blake's there pressuring the puck over to Tyler. Tyler's got it on a forehand. Now skating with the backhand behind the net. Getting some pressure from the Vipers. Still skating with it, though. Sends it to Sean in the slot. Takes a shot. Goalie gave up a rebound. Took a rebounded shot there by Blake. Blake sends it to Tyler. Tyler sends it to Sean. Intercepted by the defense and knocked out of the crease. But Blake's there. And Blake's going to try to shovel it. And swatting at it, though. Tyler's puck's rattling around on the near side board. Comes back and out of the zone, chasing after it now is both teams. And it's going to be icing, I think. Icing's the call coming all the way back. 4:06 to go, second period. Sharks are down by 2 goals now. It's a 2-0 Viper lead. Wade's out there now with Dylan and Brody. Braden and Sebastian. Wade is going to take the draw. controlled by the Sharks. Dylan's got it, sends it back to Sebastian. Sebastian's going to send it over, got intercepted by a Shark, though, and lost the zone. And Braden's going to try to push it ahead and getting tied up against the far side boards there. There's 5 or 6 players there, and the puck somewhere in the bottom. And now Brody's got it, sends it over to Dylan. Dylan's going to enter the zone, but lost the puck as he did, and getting tied up by the Vipers. Flings it in on the backhand. Brody's on a forecheck. Puck gets tied up against the boards, and now Brody tries to clear it in there, but taken away by the Vipers going the other way. Dylan's still on a forecheck. Poke check the puck away. Over to Wade. Wade's got it on a forehand, but got a Viper on. Now on a backhand. Sends it out to the point. Braden's going to dump it back in. Loose puck behind the net. Dylan's there. He's going to collect this puck, and not sure what he's going to do. Sends it back out. The Vipers are tying up Sebastian, and now they push it ahead into the defensive zone. Braden's there to collect the puck. Going to skate with it behind the net. And sends it ahead over to Brody. Brody chips it out of the zone. Now sends it ahead for Dylan. Dylan's going to collect the puck and gets us onside. Lost it, though, on a poke check by the Vipers. But regained it. And now loose puck rattling around. Goes into the high slot. Ian steps up. Controls the puck, but Vipers are rattling. Now puts it on the backhand. Pushes it towards the net. Shovels it on the backhand. And missed the net, though. Ian is still in deep and handles the puck. Sends it over to Dylan. Dylan brings it on the near side. Tries a one-timer to Brody. Missed the net, though. Comes over to back to Dylan. Dylan collects the puck. And Brody trying to set up in the slot here. Sends it to Brody. Brody takes a shot. Misses high over the top. And now Wade's there, but taken away by the Vipers. Now picked up and rattling around here on the near side boards is a Viper. Trying to clear out. Ian steps up and shovels it back in for Brody. Brody sends it into the slot. Dylan's there. Shoots high over the top of the net. And now bangs on it. Goes over here to the far side boards. Dylan sends it out to Beckett. Beckett making some moves. They're taken away by the Vipers. Vipers going the other way in a 2-on-1. Tripped his own player, though. And now going to take a shot. It goes off of Ian, who calmly throws it ahead for Dylan. Dylan and Wade going in a 2-on-1, going the other way. Sends it to Wade. Wade missed the pass. And now has to go get it in the corner. Sends it to Dylan. Almost tried a one-timer there. And now picked up by the Vipers. And Dylan's still banging on the puck and knocked it loose. Came out to the point, and now we're offside. Ian dumps it back in as we... No. Offside's the call. I guess we still had one player in deep there. Minute 56 on the second period clock. We're down by 2 goals. The score is 2-0 Vipers. Cooper's out there now with Riot, Evan, William, and JP. And Vipers won that draw, and they push it ahead to neutral ice. Banging on it was Riot, but stepping up is JP. Takes the puck away and is going to regroup in the defensive zone. He's got Vipers all over him, though, and he skates away from the couple and then makes some moves. Now he's going the other way, crosses the red line, and we're onside. Getting joined by Cooper on the near side. Makes a pass. No, holds onto the puck. Now skates behind the net, getting pressure from the Vipers. Sends out to the high slot. Riot's there, sends it, and goes on net. Goalie got a piece of that, knocked it away, and they fire it out of the zone. This could be icing. And Alex is going to play it, though, and sends it ahead for JP. JP's going to send it ahead for Cooper. Missed the pass, though, but could be on net. Icing's the call. Coming all the way back. 116 back in the defensive zone. We're making a whole line change here. No, I take it back. Just going to change out the wings in the center. William and JP stay on the ice. Tyler, Sean, and Blake. And controlled by the Sharks. William pushes it ahead for Blake and didn't clear the zone, but Tyler does, and sends it to Sean. Sean's in a 1-on-1 and puts it on a backhand. Now split the D, but lost the puck on a poke check. Vipers have it, and they're trying to clear out. They send it ahead, and they clear the zone. It didn't have a lot on it, so no icing. JP's going to collect this puck. 58 seconds to go in the period. JP makes a move there. Lost the puck, though. It hit something funny on the ice and skipped over his blade. Now he recovers and skating with the puck. Puts some speed on. Sends it across the ice, but missed the pass. This could be icing. And icing's the call. It's going to come all the way back. 44 seconds left on the clock, and we're going to swap out defenders now. Sebastian and Braden are on the ice. Tyler, Blake, and Sean stay out there. Sebastian and Sean are in the slot. Tyler taking the draw. Controlled by the Sharks. Braden sends it ahead, but intercepted at the point by the Vipers. Now picked up by Sebastian. Sebastian going the other way. Going to skate with it a bit. Crosses the red line. Now brings it us onside. It got chipped away by a poke check, and now out to neutral ice. Picked up by Braden. Trying to get us back onside, but we're offside. And we'll see where this faceoff comes. We're saying center ice. 26 seconds left, second period. Sharks are down by 2 goals. The score is 2-0 Vipers. Tyler taking a draw. Blake, Sean, Sebastian, and Braden. And Sharks won the draw. Sean's got it. Has it on the forehand. Takes a shot. Missed the net. Got redirected off the net. Now loose puck. Tyler takes a shot. Goes through the crease, but the goalie poked it away. Now picked up by the Vipers. Playing keep away from our forecheck. But here comes Sean. Now over to Blake. Blake's got it on the board. Poke checked away by the Vipers. And the Vipers send it. Hits Sean, though. Sean collects the puck. Takes a shot. Misses high over the top. Now pressuring the puck is Blake, though. And the puck is picked up by Tyler. Tyler sends it through the crease, but it didn't touch anything. And that horn is the end of the second period. So after 2 periods of play, the score is 2-0 Vipers. Second intermission begins now. Getting all kinds of shots on goal, but they're just not finding the back of the net. We have 27 shots on goal to the 9 for the Vipers, but the Vipers have 2 scores. We have none. Third period getting ready to start here. We're going to be defending the left side of the screen for the third period. Alex is still in net for us. He's our only goalie dressed today. And I'll get you the starting line as they approach center ice here. It's Wade, Evan, Riot. We're mixing the lines up here a little bit. Riot's going to play wing now. And Beckett and Ian. Sharks won the draw. Ian's got to go chase after. The Vipers got to it first. Has a shot. What a save by Alex. That happened super fast. And Alex made an amazing save on a breakaway, essentially. Wade taking the draw. Controlled by the Vipers. Vipers sent it in. They missed the zone, and now they got to get regrouped. Forechecking is Riot. Vipers trying to keep away from Riot. They dump it in. And it rattles around over the near side. There's a Viper there, but so is Ian. And now banging on it's Evan. And now it comes out to their point. They're going to wind up, take a slapper from there. Got chipped off the net by Sebastian. Now got towards the side of the back of the net. And now loose, and Beckett lost his stick, but now over to Riot. Riot lost his edge. Beckett retrieves his stick. Sends it over to another Viper on the near side, but he can't handle the pass. It was bouncing. Now over to behind the net. There's a Viper there. They push it ahead for another Viper. And some pressure there from Riot, though. And now the puck squirts out. And Sebastian, assuming Wade's got it. Wade sends it ahead. It ricochets off some players and goes into our offensive zone. Evan on a hard forecheck there, but got out of the zone quickly by the Vipers. And now swatting at it. The Vipers are on side. And send it ahead. Hits the skate of a Viper. And now picked up by Evan. Loose puck going the other way. Evan chips it ahead for himself, and now it's a foot race. Evan's going to get there, but so are the Vipers. Put some pressure on the puck over there. Missed the pen. And now going the other way. Here comes Vipers trying to catch up with Wade. And now Beckett's trying to slow him down. And they onside, puck goes in deep, and Ian's there, and he's got it on a forehand. Sends it behind the net over to the far side. There's a Viper there who slows the puck down, goes bopping up in the air, and now handles it. And now they're saying it's okay to handle it like that. Now picked up by Ian. Ian's got it on a forehand. Sends it out of the zone, but touched up and slowed down and controlled now by the Vipers. We're changing. And Vipers are going to try to press the zone here, and they're on side. Brings it into the high slot. Dumps it into the far side. And now collided with a couple players. No call, though. Swatting at it, and it goes out to the top of the circle. Now Cooper pushes it out of the zone, left the puck there. Vipers are offside, and they dump it back in, and we'll see where this faceoff's coming. He's saying blue line. 13:02, third period left. Vipers are up 2-0. William and JP are out there now. It's Brody, Dylan, and Cooper. Brody taking the face-off. William pushes it ahead, but there's a Viper waiting for it and neutralize, and they send it ahead, but back to William. William's now going to regroup, sends it over to JP. JP made a move to get away from the forecheck, makes another move, and now he's got some room to skate, and he's going to put some speed on. Crosses the red line. Now gets us onside, has it on a backhand, though, in the far circle. Puts the brakes on, now looking for a pass, sends it out to... It's Brody at the point, over to William. William's going to take a shot, misses the net to the right, goes over to the far side, and still down deep is JP, but now the puck comes over to the near side, and there's a Viper there, but now chasing after it's Cooper. Cooper tried to center it, but didn't get much on it. Goes over to the far side, chasing after it, and shovels it in, but loose puck picked up, and now Dylan's got it on a forehand. Over to the far side, behind the net, bringing it on the near side. Getting some pressure, though, sends it out to William at the point. William holds his own, shovels it out of there in a toe drag, and now cleared out, but JP's going to take it away from the Viper rush, and it rattles around in there, neutral ice, and now Vipers are going the other way. Vipers find an open man and now enters the zone. Williams slowing him down, but puck careens in deep, now picked up by William, and swats at it, goes off the back of the side of the net, now picked up by JP. JP's got a little room here, looking for a pass, sends it across ice to Cooper, can't make that pass though, and now we're going to change. Puck goes in deep, Dylan stays out on a forecheck, we have icing. It's going to come all the way back. 11:48. Third period continues. Vipers are up 2-0. Sebastian's out there now with Braden, Blake, Tyler, and Sean. Tyler taking the draw. Blake, Sean, and Braden are in the slot. And controlled by the Sharks. Blake's got it. Going to send it ahead for Tyler. Tyler's crosses the red line. We're going to bring us onside. Leaves it for Sean. Sean dumps it back in, rattles around in the slot, but now swooping in with Sebastian, gets it over to Tyler. Tyler's got it, sends it back to Sebastian, but he got a pressure there from the Vipers. Dumps it in, and loose puck now going to get picked up by the Vipers. They swat on the pass, and now chasing after it is Sean. Gets it back out to Braden at the point. Braden sends it over to Sebastian, brings it into the far side circle, shoots but high over the top. Comes back out to Braden at the other point. Braden sends it in, get touched up by a Viper. Vipers fling it out of the zone, and now we got to get regrouped. Braden tries to send it back in, but Vipers swat at it and knock it back, and now Tyler sends it ahead for Sean, but missed the pass. The puck goes into our offensive zone. We're onside, but the puck's in deep, and now Sean's got it, sends it back out to Sebastian. Sebastian's got to settle it on a backhand, dumps it back in for Sean. Sean's got it in the circle, now in the slot, shoots, scores! 10:49, third period. Sharks find the back of the net. Score is still 2-1 Vipers, but one goal closer to tying it up. Plenty of hockey left here. So Sebastian's going to get the assist. Sean's going to get the goal. Wade's out there now with Riot and Evan and Beckett and Ian, and now controlled by the Vipers. They dump it in, and now chasing after it. Vipers are going to get there, but they try to center it. Loose puck in the slot. Big collision. We got a penalty coming on Riot, and I think it's going to be hitting the back. Hopefully it's not a major penalty. Interference is the call. So this is going to be a minute 30 penalty here, and power play coming up for the Vipers. It is Evan and Beckett in the slot. Wade taking the shot. Goes off of Wade. He seems unfazed, though. Not picked up by Evan. Evan's going the other way. And dumps it into himself and chases after it and keeps the forecheck on. Gets there at the same time the Vipers do, and now ties it up in the corner. Pushes it towards the net, but there's a Viper there to take control of the puck. Vipers are trying to clear out, and they send it out of the zone. Intercepted by Ian and neutralized. We're still shorthanded. Ian throws it on net. Goalie ships it up in the air, and now picked up by a Viper defender. Evan's going to stay out on the forecheck. Vipers are struggling to maintain that puck there, and now they do, and they send it out of the zone, but intercepted by Ian. He gets the stick lifted and knocked down. No call, though. Here comes the Vipers. They send it ahead to another Viper, missed the pass. Now in the corner, Wade knocks it out of there, but has to do something with it. Shovels it over to Beckett. Beckett's got it. Just going to push it ahead for Evan. Evan hammers it. That could be icing. Icing's the call. It's going to go all the way back. 40 seconds left in the penalty kill. 9:46 left in the period clock. We're going to make some changes. William and JP are on defense. Brody and Dylan. I think Brody's going to take the draw. Dylan and JP set up in the slot. Controlled by the Sharks. Goes on net, though, and now Alex is going to have to cover that. We'll get another face-off. 36 seconds left in the kill. Sharks won the draw, goes behind the net. Williams going to go fetch this. Sends it ahead, it hits the Viper. Now sends it to JP's got it, trying to play keep away. Clears the zone, but right back to the Vipers in neutral ice. Vipers are still in a power play for another 26 seconds. Vipers found a player right at the blue line, and now but poked out of there, and now they're offside. And now they're going to get back onside, and they fired on net. And Alex gave up a rebound, but picked up by JP. JP pushes it ahead. It's held in the zone by the Vipers. Now chipped out, and now 10 seconds left in the power play. Chasing hard to Brody on a shorthanded forecheck here, and keeping pressure on the Vipers. And now we got a penalty coming on Brody for hooking, I think. And Dylan takes a shot, but hooks the call. Brody's going to the box. And that we just cleared out of the penalty, but we're going back in the box. So the penalty kill continues for another minute 30. 9:06 on the period clock. And this is going to go back into the defensive zone. William and JP stay out there. Cooper and Dylan are looking at the bench. I'm not sure if they're going to stay out there or not, too. They're gonna. So I think it's Cooper going to take the face-off. Dylan and JP are in the slot. And controlled by the Vipers. They're going to dump it back in. Intercepted by William, though. Now he's got it. Short-handed, going to throw it ahead out of the zone to Dylan. Can't quite make that pass, though. And now banging out, though, is Cooper and Dylan. And now the puck comes back in our defensive zone. Chasing after it. Goes all the way in. Now picked up by JP, playing keep away. We got another Viper on him. Sends it ahead for Cooper. Cooper's got some room here. Sends it ahead to JP. JP's streaking short-handed through the neutral zone. Comes onside. He's all by himself down there, though. And now got it in the corner. Trying to chip it past the Vipers. The Vipers clear the zone, but Tyler came out off the bench and now looking for a pass. Sends it across ice for Cooper. Cooper swats at a dumping shot there, and now Vipers still have it for another 48 seconds on a power play. And here come the Vipers. They just dump it in. Loose puck behind the net. JP's going to get there, but he's got a Viper on him. Sends it ahead for Tyler. Tyler's going to pick this off and skating hard, short-handed, going the other way. Sends it ahead for Sean. Can't quite make that pass. Puck goes in deep now. Vipers playing keep away from Sean's forecheck. They're skating with it, but Sean's trying to catch up to him. Now Tyler's getting involved, and they bring it through neutral ice. And made a couple moves at the red line. Dumps it ahead, but chipped that by Tyler. And now back out of the zone. And they're off. Now here comes Sean, going the other way, short-handed. Got behind the defense, charging towards the net. Puts it on the backhand, scores! Short-handed goal for the Sharks, ties the game. 7:51, third period. 15 seconds left in the penalty kill. Tied the game on a short-handed goal by a breakaway by Sean. Tyler's out there now. Sean stays on the ice. Sebastian and Braden. And now Sebastian's got it by getting some pressure from the Vipers. They come back onside. And they're going to wait for the rest of their team to get onside. They send it over to the high slot, still keeping the zone. And now they're working the perimeter. Getting some pressure, though, by the Sharks. They dump it back in. There's a pass out to the high slot. He holds the zone. Intercepted by Sebastian over to Sean. Sean's going to shovel it out of there. It hits our players as we're changing, though. And now Vipers have it. We're back to full strength. Braden chips it out of the zone, back to neutral ice, and now handled by Tyler. Tyler sends it to Blake. Blake's going to try to split the fence. Got knocked off his feet. No penalty. No, we have a penalty on the Vipers. And we'll see what this penalty is, because it was pretty violent, and it was a breakaway, so it could be a penalty shot. We'll see. No penalty shot. It's a trip. Tripping on the Vipers is going to put us in a power play for a minute 30. 7:14 to go on the third period clock, tie game. We're going to make some more changes. Wade's out there now. Evan, Riot, Beckett, and JP. Wade taking a face-off. Riot's in the slot. And goes on net. Goes again, and the goalie has to cover it, and that'll stop the clock. 7:10. Power play continues for the Sharks. Tie game. Third period. Wade's going to take the face-off again. In control by the Sharks. Beckett had a high stick that to hold the zone, and now it's going to be And now delayed penalty, but now the Viper's going to go the other way. He's trying to slow him down as JP smears him off the puck, no call. And now goes over to the... Here comes Riot going the other way on a 3-on-2. Sends it ahead for Evan. Can't quite make the pass, but now picked up by Wade. Wade's got it on a forehand. Sends it to Riot. Riot trying to take a shot there, but goalie got an active stick and knocked it away. Now picked up by the Vipers going the other way. Short-handed, and now moving through neutral ice. And now they're going to bring knocked away by JP. Slowed the rush down, but couldn't keep the puck out of the zone. Riot swatting at it, and now loose puck behind the net. And there's a Viper there knocking it around. And now 45 seconds left in the power play. Here comes JP skating hard, got smeared into the boards and taken away by the Vipers. And they fling the puck back in deep and chasing after it. Alex touches it up, and now Beckett's going to collect the puck. Vipers are changing. Here comes Wade, and now over to Riot. Riot sends it back to Evan. Evan's trying to get it in the zone, but lost it as he did. And now flung out of there and going the other way. And Beckett's got to get on his horse because there's a Viper charging into the offensive zone. Left the puck right at the blue line. And offside's the call. There is 19 seconds left in this Shark power play, and we're going to have a neutral zone faceoff coming and some fresh legs. Tyler's out there now with Sean, Blake, Ian, and JP, and controlled by the Vipers, and they're going to shovel it into the zone, but there's Ian waiting for it. He sends it over to JP. JP settles the puck and get us regrouped here. 11 seconds left in the power play. Forecheck though by Vipers, not effective. Here comes JP, charging hard, going through neutral ice. Crosses the red line, made a couple moves, going to try to split the defense, swatted away, but puck goes in deep. JP's there, tries to center it, it goes off a Viper. Now shovels it, has it on a forehand, smeared off the puck a bit, makes a move into the slot. Near side circle, sends it to one-timer to Sean, redirected towards the net, but goalie got a piece of that. Blake's there, sends it out to Ian at the point. Ian's going to send it back in, but loose puck down in the far near behind the net and picked up by Tyler. Tyler's got it on the forehand. Sends it off of a Viper, and they send it towards the blue line. And now out of the zone, and there was a Viper back cherry picking, and Ian's going to try to slow him down. Got a piece of that, knocked it away. Goes over to the far side. Blake's there, but so is the Vipers. Big collisions, and leaves the puck there. Ian digs it out of there, sends it over to JP. JP going the other way on a 3-on-2, and crosses the red line. Get us onside, and we got offside's the call. Tyler got a step offside there. I think JP made a move right at the blue line and did that. 5:02, even strength now. And a neutral zone faceoff coming. Dylan's out there, Brody taking the draw. I think it's Cooper on the far side, Braden and Ian on the fence. Controlled by the Sharks. Dylan's got it, but he got a lot of pressure from the Vipers. Over to Brody. Brody's going to take a shot. Goalie gave up a rebound. And quick whistle. Dylan tried to get that rebound and knock it in, but they blew it very fast. And 4:54. Same line, Brody taking a draw. Dylan's in the slot, controlled by the Sharks. Pushes it back to Braden, takes a shot, misses the net, comes over to the near side. Dylan's down there. Players go down, no call, getting still tied up down there. Dylan's going to go in for some support. There's 5 players down there digging on it. And now puck comes out and getting battled for, still battling for it. It comes into the slot, goes through the slot. Braden's there on backhand, lost the puck though, and now swatting at it, gets it over, but didn't have any speed on. And now Vipers have it. They send it across ice, chopped at, and now bouncing puck goes into our defensive zone, and offsides is the call. Hand pass is the call. We'll see where this goes. Neutral ice. I don't know who that hand pass was on, but it was fortunate. It gets us out of the zone here. Brody taking the draw. Dylan, Cooper, Braden, and Ian. Sharks want to draw. Sends it over to Ian. Ian's going to push it ahead for Dylan. Dylan pushes it ahead to the Vipers, intercepted it. We had a delayed interference call on Vipers. We're going to get a power play. 4:17 to go in the period. And it's going to be an offensive zone faceoff coming for the Sharks. We got Tyler, Sean, Blake, JP, and William. Tyler taking the draw. Sean's in the slot. Power play opportunity for the Sharks. Controlled by the Sharks. Back to JP. JP's going to take a shot. Got knocked off the goal and under the corner, and Tyler's there. He sends it out to the high slot. Williams got to battle to hold his own, but does. Puts it into the, made a couple moves, brings it on a forehand, shoots. Goalie gave up a rebound, but picked up. Tyler pushes it into the crease, knocked out to the blue line, held in by JP. JP's going to take a shot. Big rebound, loose puck, backhanded shot, scores! Unbelievable! Power play goal for the Sharks. 3:53 to go in the game. Sharks take the lead. Sean gets credit for the unassisted goal there on a blind backhanded shot, but it found the back of the net. Back to full strength. Blake's out there, Tyler, Sean, William, and JP. Here comes the draw. Controlled by the Vipers. They send it ahead, but Williams there. He's going to collect the puck and now looks for a pass. Sends it out of the zone, touched up by Tyler, and now chipped that over to Sean. Sean's got a 2-on-1 going the other way. Sends it into Blake. Blake takes a shot. Loose puck in the crease, and then crashes into the goal and knocks it off the post, and that causes a whistle. 3:39 left in the third period. Sharks are up by 1 goal now. The score's 3-2, and we're in the offensive zone for this face-off. No, it's coming out of the zone. Saying we did that. No change in the line. Tyler taking a face-off. Blake, Sean, William, and JP. Referee's directing traffic there a little bit. Doesn't like where Blake's at. And controlled by the Sharks. Blake charges into the zone, takes a shot, but some defenders got a stick on that. And now held in, though, by Tyler. And the puck comes over here to the near side. Stepping up is JP. Dumps it back in, and Blake's down there, but had a circle on it. And now put some pressure on the Vipers. We got a penalty coming on the Sharks. It's roughing. It's on Blake. So we're going to be in a penalty kill for a minute 30. There's 3:20 on the clock. And this is going to put us back in our defensive zone. Beckett's out there now with Wade, Sebastian, Evan to kill this. And Vipers take a timeout. So the score is 3-2 Sharks. There's 3:20 to go in the third period. We are in a penalty kill for the next minute 30 seconds on a Blake roughing penalty, and Vipers call a timeout. Are out shooting the Vipers. It's 38 shots to their 12, and we just finally caught up on the scoreboard. My feet just went crappy on me. Hopefully it didn't die. For those of you watching in live stream land, I hope my feed didn't cut out too long. I got an error that said the stream was interrupted. It looks like we're okay though. Okay, back in the defensive zone, we have to kill this penalty. There's 3:20 on the period clock, and there's a full minute 30 on the penalty clock. So it's Evan, Wade, Sebastian, and I think it's Beckett to kill this. And Vipers won the draw. They bring it back to their blue line and going to take a shot. And Alex reaches out, loose puck though in front of the net. Chopping at it as the Vipers takes another shot. Knocked away by Sebastian. Comes over to the near side. Swapping at it was Wade. And the puck is stuck in the corner. Wade's trying to dig it out of there. Vipers now have it. Poked away by Sebastian. Now Sebastian's got on a forehand. Getting held and tied up by a stick hold there. And now we got a whistle coming. Hooking is the call on the Vipers. That's going to put us back to even strength. No, it's a hook on. No, it is on the Vipers. So that's going to come back in our offensive zone. 2:55 on the clock. I thought it was a hold, but they're calling it a hook. Sebastian was trying to get out of there, and the kid was hooking him, allegedly. Looked like a hold. All right, so Evans out there in the slot. Wade taking the draw. Sebastian and Beckett. Even 4-on-4 here for minute 5. And Vipers won that draw, and they're trying to regroup now. Here comes the forecheck of Wade. Sends it, got touched up by Evan and clears out of the zone. Beckett's going to have to go get this. He's got a forechecker all over him, though. Puts the brakes on to get away from that. Now going the other way. Sends it ahead for Evan. Evan touches it up and goes into the zone, now picked up by the Vipers. Vipers skating with it behind their net, but here comes Evan trying to slow him down, and now Wade, and now Vipers cross the red line, and they're onside, got behind Beckett, brings it on net, shoots, loose puck, comes over, a big rebound, Wade going the other way, sends it to Evan. Evan's got to go collect this and dumps it in. This could be icing. Icing's the call. It's going to come all the way back. We're going to change out, though. 2:20 on the period clock. There's 30 seconds left on the Sweeney penalty. There's 55 seconds left on the Viper penalty. So we're in a 4-on-4 second situation for another 30 seconds, and then we're going to be in a power play for 25 seconds. Ian's out there, Sean, Tyler, and Braden. We won the draw, and now pushes it ahead, but now the Vipers step up, knocked out of there by Tyler. Tyler going the other way. There's a Viper there, but poked at, and now Sean collects it, goes onside, but gets smeared into the boards and chips it ahead, though. Now Tyler's got it over to Sean. Sean sends it on net, and we got a whistle. I'm not sure what happened. Roughing on the Vipers. It's going to put us in a power play. It's going to be a 4-on-3 for 13 seconds, and it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 25 seconds. There's 2:03 on the third period clock. Tyler's out there with Sean in the slot. Ian is coming off the ice, getting replaced by JP. I'm sorry, Ian and JP are on the ice. And Vipers won that draw, and they send it ahead, but JP's there. JP sends it over to Ian. Ian settles the puck, sends it on net. Goalie gave up a little rebound, but knocked away by the Viper defender. They hammer it out to the point, and we can't hold the zone. So Ian sends it over to JP. JP sends it back to Ian. Get away from that forecheck. The Viper took himself out of the play. We're back to a 5-on-3 now. Tyler leaves it for JP, but here comes the Viper off the screen into the play. Takes a shot, goes in! Well, it was on its way in, and then Blake helped it even more. So, power play goal for the Sharks puts them up 4-2. 1:37 to go on the clock. Third period. We're still in a power play for another minute 4. Okay, Cooper, Dylan, Brody, William, and Braden. Controlled by the Vipers, and the Viper lost the equipment there. Throws it in the net, but intercepted by William. We got a whistle coming. It's a trip, and it's on, I think it's on Brody. Okay, so we're going to go back to a 4-on-4. Brody is not sure if it was on him. It is on Brody. Tripping's the call. Minute 30 on the period clock. The Vipers have 57 seconds left in their penalty kill. We have a full minute 30. So the rest of the period, rest of the game really, Brody's in the box. And intercepted by, knocked out of there by Evan. Evan's got a full head of steam on, trying to catch up to this puck, but the Vipers are there too. And now Vipers got it, but Evan's continuing the forecheck. And they iced the puck, but touched up. We have a whistle coming. It's a hook, and I'm not sure who it's on.
You want a penalty? You got one.
Evan hooked him. So we're going to be in a 3-on-4 for the rest of the game, I think. It'll turn into a 3-on-5 here in 44 seconds. All right, so it's Wade, Braden, and JP. The puck goes on net, knocked behind the net. Now Vipers pick it up. They send it into the high slot, and they hold the puck there. He's going to wind up and sends it over here to the near side circle. Takes a shot, goes high over the top of the net, shrugged off by Alex. Now the Vipers send it over to the near side circle, trying to set up again. They dump it in, and there's a Viper there to collect the puck, but JP's pressuring it. And now they send it back in, playing keep away from, now back out to the point. And they're going to bring it into the near side circle. They send it through the crease, knocked out of there, out to the high slot. Hammers a shot, goes off of Wade. Wade doesn't seem phased, though. Now Braden's there trying to clear it out. Wade's got it, shovels it on a backhand out of the zone. This could be icing. And icing's the call. It's going to come all the way back. 35 seconds left on the period clock. And 2 seconds away from a 5-on-3 for the Vipers. Right now it's a 4-on-3 for the Vipers. So the Vipers are going to get 33 seconds of the last bit of the game of the 5-on-3. A 2-goal lead here. Sharks are up 4-2. And controlled by Tyler. Sends it over to JP. JP trying to send out of the zone, but can't. Now we're in a 5-on-3 for the Vipers. battling for control of the puck. Tyler tying them up down there. They had it in the corner. They send it over the near side board. There's a Viper there, bouncing puck, settles it. And now he's going to bring it in the top of the circle. Lost his edge, though. Send it into the slot, though. Knocked out of there. Over to the banged on it. And it goes high up and stays in play, though. 12 seconds left on a rolling clock. And now Vipers are looking for, they bring it into the high slot. They send it over a one-timer in the far circle. It goes off the side of the net. Now he's trying to send it again. Goes bouncing up in the air. Hand pass down. Takes a shot, but that horn is the end of the game. Final score, 4-2 Sharks. What a comeback for the Sharks. Down by 2 goals early and came back and won the game 4-2. That is the final game of the Colgan Middle School season, and what a fun one to call. I'm not going to be able to calm down here for a couple hours, I think. Hey, thanks for tuning in. It's been fun live streaming this season, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have.